the leadership of Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwifery Association Mr. Tim Crime and Oda Ano Omabomodi Aton Santini Ako the office of the Health Minister Mr. Minta Akandoh Nina se Omudika Toa apologies following the incident at Ekoso Ewo Rich Hospital. Now when Kevin Echo Bedu Taylor or say apology rejected. The President John Dramani Mahama say the second term yimuno oya resetting agenda ebeboa amagana etumponwa, then the health sector must receive the resetting agenda. Chief Justice Gertrude Tokonu ye fire no we munyina no yem fire omo said the beya health sector no sa medical attention negligence ya Ghana phobia esofa enam so di ewo ebimpo efesi wrong medication prescription nyina no etubetwa da Ghana for enya proper treatment ebusia for Kevin Echo
Leadership of Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwifery Association apologizes to Health Minister Minta Akandoh over the association's comment following the Rage Hospital incident. I have a problem with this though. And you see, so caption now, and the Ministry of Health released a statement, and we can see the picture there. Sa enkofo esa line echo minister o se omo panechew omo de omo nsatu omo nsayim ebunkotodwe omo sre minister no omo ankasa yi. So utie apology na. Every time the guy spoke, I said on my show, said the guy is speaking as the general secretary of the association. But at a point, that guy who was insulting Ghanaians and insulting the minister, no, he made it sound to say it was his own opinion. If it was the guy's own opinion, and the whole association will not go and kneel before the minister and beg him. So from the apologies, no, or the apology, no, you can see clearly say the association are taking blame for every single insult that came from a crime. So today, you know, to say association no didi minister natem, association no didi Ghana for atem, association no disrespected Ghanaians. But you see, I really respect the minister for being professional. You see, in all this, you know, in the back and forth, I know didi minister natem, I never heard the minister use one bad or derogatory statement against the association. Even its members or an individual who decided to malign the minister or share apumdin. So I never saw it. Even at a point where he was so pissed, you could see he really composed himself, and the choice of words a minister used, you know, there was nowhere Akandoh used any derogatory word against anybody in the association. Because also the way things unfolded and the deliberate attacks are a free association members, no, and the leadership are not minister too is human. Minister too could have reacted. The minister could have spoke his mind because nobody can do him anything. But you could see, say, the minister was so composed. And I am very happy he has stayed professional. He has proven, say, he is a man that we as a people, we can basically be very assured to say he will be a leader. And I say he's a leader at the end of the day, undisappointed. In Kofu we said that Nyabutreso Mubegu Papa de Nimase. Tim crying any the leadership of this association, they actually sat down and said, Yenyano, one tokana maye, and where dear young people for you be good in Nimase Gumahame Nimase. They deliberately did it. But you see, I don't even care about the comedy they went to do at the ministry today. At the end of the day, Akandoh is a minister for Ghana for. Akandoh or Ghana Pumdinso. Akandoh's priority is not an association. Akandoh works with about 70 associations in Ghana. It is for this association to deliberately decide so good in Akandoh at the end of the day is looking at the bigger picture and not picking tiny petty association fights, because some people want to be re-elected, so they want to use Akandoh as their campaign message. And I really respect him the way he handled this issue. I don't care about this apology, but you see, we need to be very careful about the GRNMA. We have to be very careful as a people. The leadership of this GNRMA, they are dangerous. So sorry, be careful. So be careful. So be very careful about these people, especially the leadership, Tim Crane and the president of this association. They are very dangerous people, because you see, the decision they took was to destroy the minister and destroy the government. Now, do you know what action now we take here? Do you know where it would have landed this minister? If the minister had not taken his time to handle the situation well, and Kasanko for a diabolic idea person good and Mr. President Asake Akandoh. If Akandoh had not been professional, if Akandoh had not taken his time to look at the issues and make sure the procedure and the rules are adhered to, and Kamino Kase Akandoh, a former minister. Into people like that, you don't bring them closer again. You need to keep them at arm's length. You need to make sure, say, people, when you are dealing with this group, and this advice goes to every single Ghanaian, or any kind of interaction with this group, Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwifery Association, the leadership is a poisonous, toxic leadership. I destroy your life in a minute. All the things that Akandoh was able to build, reputation, and every single thing that Akandoh was able to put together, at the end of the day, Senka Akandoh anya professional and resolute in his leadership qualities, and can kofoi essaying, and it is dangerous. The minister should not entertain these kind of people again. And Ghana as a nation, we should not take this leadership, this GRNMA leadership, serious again. They are a very dangerous group. Maamina Oba GH1, Sarah or someone when Obeka say they have a tape. She is the PRO of Ridge Hospital, Greater Accra Regional Hospital. Mumusa Maamina say, a video now okase okofa ediaba. Edi about the Ghana for say minister ne boa na investigators ne boa. Where is the video? Where is the video? Video now, many TV to say we have a video. We the hospital, we have a video. It's in our possession. We are going to show Ghana that this is what is the truth, and that whatever the investigative team put out there is a lie. The question here is simple: where is the video? Where is the video? Where is the video that they made us believe? So why should anybody believe such a nurse, such a health practitioner? It is some any this group. So are you going to believe these people? Are you going to believe them? These are people like Krobia so anka Oma resigning. So almost self-respecter. Anka president, general secretary, even the leadership and coming. But what are we seeing? They are still wearing suits. They are still smiling and taking pictures. They are still going to be taking money. They are going to take all the specs that comes with this position. They are going to fly out of the country. They are going to enjoy nurses' money. This is where we are as a nation. They deliberately decided to destroy people's lives. So the simple question here is, where are the videos? And why are these people still people we have to respect and see them as a serious group? Why should I do that? In Tochina, in conform with a press conference, no more catch say, when you waiting on your press conference, I didn't know Ghana for we need to listen to this leadership. Why? Tell me why we should sit and say we are going to listen to the Ghana Registered Nurses Association leadership. Why? Say no, what is a president to TV so and a general secretary to TV so kasa mama. Why should anybody, any serious Ghanaian, get up and say these people are intelligent, they are honest, we can believe them? Why should we believe any of these people? Say association I respect Ghana for power. The apologies should not end this matter. the leadership should be changed. They should be sacked. In fact, some more self-respecter, they need to resign. Now this is no Ghana, Africa, no udin kwasi asem kra na yasoso so more. That people don't have the decency to know, say, oh my idea, I was almost step away. Like, we don't have standards in Ghana. I'd say in Africa, no, there are no standards. As you didn't answer.
Ebusiafo ankawe die asempa say the leadership of Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwifery Association, Mr. Tim Crime, any omo keka ho ene da no say oma dadwe ho say how same way is see our Range Hospital following rough and self-acclaimed assaulted nurse, senior omusi address matter no to the health minister no. Oma dadwe who say oma nkasa yi na omonya no enimtia na say omo the apology aba say anka yemfa nche omo a anka enye problem. Anka mihuni se asempa anase anomontuo ena wedie omotuo na se odwen ho akochira na wadwen ho na wobusa ho se rafa enam ne so ema sa expose we ya efa the health sector about medical attention, medical treatment, and as a nurses between clients and as a doctors between clients a crime ben so and a treaty just a commoner, a Ghanaian, a crime ben so no modern fasoa. So odri no ho a ubehu say apology no must not just be accepted just literally like that, but there was a punishment to be a follow said the baya omo the health sector no omama omoni adaho na ebase omu treat patient they will do it with much care, patriotism and professionalism. Anya sadia na kyerese sadia we ya enam raf so emani beda id no na akwakoye ade bi a kyerese raf edwuma oye nyina no ahye ayede egu na afi kura no nurses no omunya kyerese lessons bia emfemfiri ade we ya esi enimu. In Tanzania, Kevin Ekobedu Taylor Ekaheno, I also suggest the fact say the apology must be rejected. Now, after there should be charges, especially nurse Ninua or Aklemu says she was assaulted by Rafa. It's public no demand video or a CCTV footage material suggesting or contributing to her claims, and as a fact say ninsemwa okaye wode to raf the activists no so activists ne so no na true na ebusiafo sanre de bepem sanre de minu mienu ya boy say na kire say total lies that was totally fabricated against the young man. Said the bear and can hold the children. Ekoya Koba say Empo yesiunu in court 7 billion old currency for assaulting a nurse who was on duty. Ebusiafo bijiri say see proper medical care ewo Ghana as an African country. President John Dramani Mahama waboy enkaye say the second term we know a resetting agenda no then the health sector no a whole ensu here resetting because I'm ready the young fire omunina even the self-acclaimed assaulted nurse no her license should be revoked. Said the bear it will serve as a notice, a lesson and a warning to those within the medical sector that when it comes about dealing with a client or attending to a patient, they must do the job with so much patriotism, so much care and professionalism. Said the bear Ghana for obibia ejnabi asemo amike minim da obeyare and a minim da minsumeyare nemum se bampo se atoya that's ye koho at least the best medical care there e was say yenso enya bi e was our hospital ho intimate Kevin Ekobedu Taylor eya adwen na afen so no omonti ase say the health sector is not about political scene. It is more of Ghana and the progress of Ghana. Inti say ukoya nurse niya instead of say you add patriotism to your work, don't do political partisan at the workplace. Say the bear at least mubetimi ahwe patients na yebehwe nkrofo a enkonkwoye say as a result of medical negligence. As a result of medical negligence, now after wrong medication and as a wrong prescribed medications indeed, and crofo ehre omonkwa. Ebusiafo ensem no di akwakosini Kevin Eko Bedu Taylor ononso wabeka na adwe. Misusi say President John Dramani Mahama say oya research and dia na we enko emfa emma omo. Yem fire omo nyina. Yem revoke omo licenses. Said it will serve as a notice and as a warning to anybody within the health sector. Now all Ghanaians so and I'm sure all Ghanaians etimi experiencing the best medical care. Na nkrofo mu wi eso etimi aide etwa na magana yenso yetimi akoyenim as oman. Ebusiafo memfa mo ensi ha da se ne eye onyankopon ka yebesanso yaba makomebiem enti makramo.